Natalie Wood, born Natalia Nikolaevna Zacharenko, is one of Hollywood's most celebrated actresses, a star who has left a lasting mark on the history of cinema with her emotional performances and a life filled with ups and downs. Born on July 20, 1938, in San Francisco, California, to Russian immigrants, she overcame the hardships of a childhood dominated by her mother's ambition to become an icon of resilience and talent. From her child role in Miracle on 34th Street to her adult roles in West Side Story and Rebel Without a Cause, she has proven her acting chops are timeless, transitioning from child star to respected actress. Behind the Hollywood spotlight, however, Natalie Wood's life was a tale of mixed joy and sadness, with psychological scars from her childhood, troubled marriages, and mysterious death in 1981. With two children, Natasha Gregson Wagner and Courtney Wagner, and a complicated relationship with her husband Robert Wagner, her story was not only about silver screen success, but also about her quiet struggles to find happiness and meaning in a stressful world. Natalie Wood's greatest sorrow was perhaps her persistent fear of death and loss, a feeling that haunted her from a young age and was ultimately realized in her own tragic death on November 29, 1981. Growing up under the strict control of her mother, Maria Zacharenko, an ambitious woman who wanted to make her daughter a star, Natalie suffered from psychological pressures from a very early age. Her mother, a Russian immigrant with big dreams, believed Natalie was destined for stardom, but this push came with terrifying tales of death and danger. She told Natalie of a prophecy that she would drown in dark water, a fear that had been ingrained in Natalie since she was a little girl. This fear of deep water was not only a family legend, but also a part of her psyche, making her feel uneasy around the ocean or lakes. When she died at the age of 43, in a mysterious drowning accident off Santa Catalina Island, California, this fear seemed to have become a curse. Losing her life at the height of her career and the happiness of her family with two young daughters, Natasha and Courtney, was a tragedy not only for her, but also for those who loved her. Another tragedy in her life was the psychological trauma from her experiences of abuse as a child. As a child star, Natalie faced the harsh pressures of the entertainment industry, where she was often pushed into situations that were beyond the capacity of a child. One particularly painful event occurred when she was a teenager, when she was sexually abused by a powerful Hollywood star during an audition at the Chateau Marmont Hotel. This incident, although she kept it a secret for the rest of her life to protect her career and image, left a deep scar on her soul. The pain came not only from the violence, but also from the feeling of powerlessness when she was forced to stay silent, forced by the unspoken rules of Hollywood and the control of her mother. These experiences left her with a sense of vulnerability, although she tried to appear strong in front of the public and her family. Natalie Wood's career has been a roller coaster of highs and lows, reflecting her immense talent and the challenges she faced in the entertainment industry. She began her career at a very young age, just 4 years old, when she appeared in a small role in Happy Land in 1943. Her breakthrough role came in 1947, when she was 8 years old, as Susan Walker in Miracle on 34th Street, a film that became a classic and established her as one of the most popular child stars of her time. Her natural acting ability and maturity beyond her years amazed directors and audiences, laying the foundation for a career that spanned 4 decades. As a teenager, she continued to impress with her performance in Rebel Without a Cause in 1955, earning her her first Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. This film not only marked her transition from child star to teen actress, but also established her ability to portray psychologically complex characters. Natalie Wood's career reached its peak in the 1960s with a series of iconic roles. She played Maria in West Side Story in 1961, a musical that became a Hollywood classic, earning her huge box office and widespread recognition. That same year, she appeared in Splendor in the Grass, a poignant drama about love and loss, which earned her an Oscar nomination for Best Actress. Her performance in Love with the Proper Stranger in 1963 further cemented her status as a leading actress, earning her another Oscar nomination. Films such as Gypsy, Sex, and The Single Girl, and The Great Race during this decade showed her versatility, from romantic roles to comedies and dramas. Her ability to move between genres and portray characters of different ages made her a symbol of maturity in Hollywood cinema, an actress who could represent the changing image of the modern American woman. However, her career was not always smooth. In the late 1960s, Natalie faced a series of professional setbacks. After the success of Bob and Carol and Ted and Alice in 1969, she decided to take a break from acting to focus on motherhood after the birth of her first daughter, Natasha Gregson. This decision, although based on personal desire, caused her to miss out on many opportunities in a time when Hollywood was changing rapidly. When she returned in the 1970s, she mainly starred in television projects such as The Affair and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, but they did not achieve the same level of success. Meteor in 1979 and The Last Married Couple in America in 1980 received poor reviews, leaving her feeling disappointed with her career. These failures, combined with the pressure of maintaining a star image in a cutthroat industry, led to her frequent bouts of depression. She told friends that there were nights when she cried because she felt she could no longer compete with the younger generation of actors. Her efforts to balance her career and personal life were an integral part of her journey. After her divorce from Robert Wagner in 1962, she faced the pressure of rebuilding her career while dealing with personal turmoil. She devoted much of her time to studying and improving her acting skills, working with renowned directors such as Elia Kazan and Sidney Pollack to perfect her style. The long days on set, combined with raising children and dealing with rumors about her personal life, took a toll on her. There were times when she had to hide her tears after finishing a scene, not only because of the pressure of the role, but also because of the feeling of isolation in an industry that demanded perfection. However, her perseverance paid off when she won a Golden Globe for her role in From Here to Eternity in 1979, a milestone that confirmed that she was still a talented actress even after her 40s. Natalie Wood's achievements go beyond awards and recognition to building a lasting legacy in film and being a devoted mother. One of her biggest goals is to be recognized as a versatile actress who can play both adorable child roles and mature women with depth. From Susan in Miracle on 34th Street to Maria in West Side Story, she has proven that she can adapt to any genre, from musicals to dramas and comedies. Her 3 Oscar nominations and 3 Golden Globe wins are testament to her talent, but she always wants to do more. She often works with famous directors and actors, like Robert Redford in Inside Daisy Clover, to challenge herself and deliver memorable roles. The fact that she actively chose roles and even suggested Redford for a film shows that she was not only an actress, but also a visionary in the industry. In addition, Natalie always aspired to be an ideal mother, a goal that she valued as much as her career. After giving birth to Natasha in 1970 and Courtney in 1974, she decided to cut back on work to spend time with her children. She often took them out, read to them, and hosted family parties, trying to give them the normal childhood that she herself did not have. She once told friends that seeing her children smile and grow up was her greatest source of happiness, and she always tried to be a loving mother, completely different from her controlling mother. She named her daughters Natasha after her birth name and Courtney after a movie character as a way of showing her love and connection to her children. Despite the pressures of her work and personal life, she always tried to make her children feel warm and safe in her arms. Another achievement she aimed for was to build a positive public image, overcoming scandals and rumors about her personal life. In the 1960s, she faced a lot of criticism for her romantic relationships and divorce from Robert Wagner. However, she always tried to maintain a professional demeanor, appearing on television shows and magazines to share about her work and life, instead of letting rumors define her. Her return to Wagner in 1972 and the creation of a happy family were part of her efforts to prove that she could overcome personal difficulties and live a full life. Although not always successful, she always tried to leave a legacy not only in films, but also in the image of a strong woman, ready to face any challenge. Natalie Wood's love and marriage were an important part of her life, but also full of sadness and turmoil. She first married Robert Wagner in 1957, when she was only 19 years old. Their love affair began when she was a child, when she saw Wagner at the 20th Century Fox studio and announced to her mother that she would marry him. Their first marriage was admired by the public, with the image of Hollywood's golden couple, but it quickly fell apart in 1961 when she discovered Wagner's affair. This betrayal not only broke her heart, but also caused her to fall into a deep depression, even attempting suicide. The divorce in 1962 was a huge blow to her, not only because